Hi, I got an email from Microsoft this morning talking about Microsoft Virtual Academy, and I can take some classes to learn how to develop Windows 8 and Windows 8 phone apps. And I was going through looking at this and noticed that there's a download link here for the video, and I thought, if I had to train more than one person, or if I want to train my developers, why don't I make a quick SofTutor to allow them to run this training inside of Visual Studio 12 or Visual Studio 13. So I thought easiest way to do it is to just right mouse button click on it and then do a save link as, so you can download the video and check it in. But another way that you can do it is you can just, if we right mouse button click on this down here on the bottom, watching this area here, it shows you what the path is for the video. So why don't we just leave the videos where they are, and we'll put them on a path. I guess we're getting a phone call in the other room. Hopefully that's not distracting. Shit. So what I was thinking is, if we right mouse button click over, or we just hover over the WMV, down here on the bottom you'll see a path for the video. And what we're going to do is we're just going to add these paths into SofTutor so that Microsoft can host the videos and your users will be able to see it inside of Visual Studio. So let me show you how quickly and easily we can do that. I've gone ahead, and if you're a SofTutor developer, you'll know how to do this. So I've gone ahead and created a database so we can just run SofTutor here. So I'll open that up. And then what we'd like to do is we'd like to copy the path. So let me hover over the WMV. I'm going to do a copy link location. And here's a little text file where I'm keeping notes, and I'll paste the link location in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this information with our little SofTutor here. So first thing we want to do is create a book, and last one I worked on was Camtasia. So it doesn't really matter what our media directory is, because we're going to get this off of the internet. Actually, we'll just do http:// and we'll call this Microsoft Windows 8 training. So I'll choose an OK there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create our first section, section 1, and I'm just going to copy and paste what's out here on the web page. Just Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and now we're going to take that link, this one here, we can just do it again, right mouse button click, copy link location, come down here to SofTutor, and we're going to paste this in. Now SofTutor automatically defaults to WMV, so we can take that off, and let's go back and we'll take out the HTTP, which we've already defined in our media path. Remember, we've defined it right here. And I'll do a create section. Now you'll see it go out on the internet and connect to the video and start playing it. Now down here in my notes, so I don't have to watch the whole thing, I have a couple of indexes I can set. So the first index that we'll set, we'll just move this up here, is we'll set an index. We'll say Windows 8 platform. And the start is here, Control C. Now you can watch the videos to get the start and the stop. So now it'll jump out there, it'll buffer a little bit, still take a little bit of time.
Seen this sort of high level.
So it'll show you the Windows 8 platform. Here's another one that as I was watching it, I thought, oh, this is kind of cool. Let's add this one here. Control C. Paste it in. This basically talks about the screen sizes, which is something you gotta take into consideration when you're designing your user interface. So why not put it out there? So we do a create index there, and that'll jump out there, and it'll buffer. Take a little bit longer. It's got a buffer.
Obviously, the screen sizes for Windows Phone are
a little
going to be
bit
much
further
smaller.
out there.
It's got to fit in your pocket, and so
actually it's waiting for a keyframe.
I think the
so
largest
that's
screen size right now is 4.7.
So it had to build a keyframe. We can probably jump out a little bit further and maybe grab it at 13. Do update index. The disadvantage of using it over the internet,
Sizes, I think
as opposed to using it, downloading it. So if you had a big company, everybody was close to your server, or you have high bandwidth, you might want to download it, run the videos locally on your SofTutor server, or you can just run it right off the web, which if you have a bunch of people working in remote offices, or you got people even working from home, might be best to run it off the web. So this configuration here shows you how to work it off the web. I'm going to close this. We'll open up the SofTutor directory again. So let's take a look at what we've created with the SofTutor test player, which is included in the authoring suite. And we'll choose the training. And notice we can still, resize it and put it anywhere that we want. Set it to stay on top. Open up Visual Studio. And as you can see, here's Visual Studio, making it kind of small.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. My name is Ben Riga. We're going to talk about.
So now I could, do whatever I need to do in Visual Studio.
As you can see, we'll be talking about all sorts
kind
of cool
play along with SofTutor. Now keep in mind that if you're using the videos through the HTTP server, the indexing may or may not function properly. If you really want the indexing to work, we recommend downloading it and hosting it on your own server. Usually HTTP is great for just streaming a video, but we'll give it a try, see if they work here.
Sizes, I think the largest screen
and that in that case does. But again, you're dependent on your network bandwidth and everything else when you're doing the searches to an HTTP server. So if you want to be reliably, if you want it to be more reliable, download it and just host it in your own on your own network.